Example 4.13. We have two ingredients, A and B. For ingredient A, I have X kilo, ingredient B, Y kilo. The table shows the content of 1 kilo. Since I have X kilos of A, I take 600 times X for the carbohydrates. Similarly, I can take 300 times X for the protein and 300 times X for ingredient B, I have Y kilos. So for the carbohydrates of ingredient B, 300Y, protein 300Y, fat 800Y. Next, we'll look at the constraints. We need at least 1,500 units of carbohydrate. So these two together would be at least 1,500. I need at least 900 units of protein. I take 300x plus 300y should be at least 900, greater than or equal to 900. At most 2,700 units of fat. So these two add up should be at most less than or equal to 2,700. So let's write down the three inequalities on carbohydrate. So we look at the second column in the table. For the protein, the third column, and the fat will be the column on the right. How about the constraints on X and Y? X is the weight of ingredient A, so again, it cannot be negative. That's why we have X greater than or equal to 0. Y is the weight of ingredient B, so again, it cannot be negative. Simplify the first three inequalities. Part B, draw and shade the region that satisfies the constraints in Part A. So let's find the X and Y intercepts. For the straight line 2x plus y equals 5. Y-intercept is 5 and the x-intercept is 2.5. We'll be drawing a solid straight line and we will be shading the upper half plane. The next straight line is x plus y equals 3. So you should be expecting x-intercept is 3, y-intercept is also 3. We will draw the solid straight line. Inequality sign is greater than or equal to, so we'll be shading the upper half plane. The third straight line is 3x plus 8y equals 27. This time I'll try to put x equals 1. I get the point 1, 3. Instead of finding the y-intercept, it would be easier if I'm using the point 1, 3. Using x-intercept 9 and point 1, 3, let's draw the third straight line. We'll be drawing a solid straight line. Inequality sign is less than or equal to. We are shading the lower half plane. We also have the two straight lines x equals 0. So that would be the y-axis. Arrows pointing towards the right. Y equals 0 will be the x-axis. Arrows pointing up. We've got altogether 5 straight lines. This quadrilateral shaded in orange. So let's mark the vertices as well, because we will make use of them in part C. The 4 vertices are 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 0, and 9, 0. Part C. The costs of A and B per kilo are $10 and $8 respectively. We want to minimize the cost. Let's check the values of C at the 4 vertices. C attains its minimum at 2, 1, 2 kilos of A and 1 kilo of B should be used. Put down these 3 things, as the question wants to find the amount of each ingredient. So 2 kg of A, 1 kg of B, as well as the minimum cost, which is $28.